Araro, ariraro.
அம்மா ஒரு கதை சொல்லு.
Radhe Krishna, friends. Today we are going to listen to a story about a devotee who performed one of the devotion methods as prescribed by Prahalada in his Navavidha Bhakti. All our saints and gurus and elders have taught us how important to have bhakti or devotion to Lord through lots of stories about the lives of devotees. Have you ever wondered about what are different ways we can worship our Lord? Do you think there is only one way to do bhakti? What are the options we have? If you ever wondered about these, you're in for a treat. In this series of stories, we're going to start on a journey to learn and enjoy 9 types of devotion towards the Lord. This was taught to us by our beloved Prahalada, who was an ardent devotee of Lord Narasimha, who was an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Bhakta Prahalada was studying in his home school as directed by Hiranyakashipu. Even though he was forcefully taught to worship Hiranyakasipu, his heart could not control his love for Lord Narayana. When his friends asked him that, "Hey Prahalad, we are asuras, can we all worship Lord Narayana too?" Prahalad said, "Friends, every Jivatma can and must worship the Supreme Being Lord Narayana. Lord belongs to all." When his friends asked, "How can we do that?" Prahalada taught them 9 types of devotion. They are Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dhasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. The word Shravanam in Sanskrit means the action of listening. We can do bhakti by listening to divine stories of the Lord and his devotees. By listening to his leelas continuously, our mind is purified and we automatically attain the highest position in his heart. Listening to life stories of devotees fills us with positive attitude. It gives us courage and confidence to live a dharmic life. This is Shravana Bhakti. Can you guess who we are going to talk about as an example of Shravana Bhakti? I'll give you a clue. He is not a human being. He is not an animal. Guess what? He is a ghost. His name is Dundukari. Once upon a time, there lived a Brahmin named Atmadeva. He was very pious. He did all his Vedic duties very sincerely. However, his wife Dunduli was not pious. She liked to gossip and she had other bad qualities. The couple did not have a child. Atmadeva badly wanted a male child, but Dunduli did not. Once Atmadeva was frustrated, went to a forest and met a sadhu and asked that sadhu to bless him with a male child. But sadhu did not want to do that as he knew the future and it would not end well for the family. But Atmadeva insisted and did not listen to the sadhu and he wanted a child. So the sadhu blessed and gave a fruit and asked Atmadeva's wife to eat it as a prasad with pure heart and they will be blessed with a child. Dunduli Dunduli was not interested in that. So she devised a plan to cheat Atmadeva when he gave her the fruit. She gave the fruit to the cow in her cowshed. In the meantime, her pregnant sister also gave birth to a male child. When the time came, the cow in their cowshed also gave birth to a human with a cow-like ears. That human with a cow-like ears was named Gokarna. Dunduli then cunningly pretended that her sister's child was her child and she secretly adopted him and named him Dundukari. So she lied to Atmadeva and Atmadeva believed that lie as though Dundukari was their own child. Dundukari grew up with lots of bad habits and negative qualities. He disrespected his parents, he was mean to everyone, and he committed lots of sins like stealing and hurting others. After his parents passed away, he became even more evil as there was no one to control him. He had lots of bad friends who were not a very good influence on him, and one day they killed him for their own personal gain. So he became a ghost. Since he committed lots of sins, he could not attain Sadgati. He had to face the consequence of his past actions, so he was roaming as a ghost. In the meantime, Gokarna, who grew up to be a great devotee, was on a pilgrimage and came back and learnt all the things that had happened. When he was in his house, he sensed the ghost of Dundukari, who spoke to him, and he cried, saying, "Hey Gokarna, I feel so terrible. I had committed so many bad actions, and now I am paying for them. Please relieve me from this ghost body and help me, please." As per the advice of Surya Deva, sun god, Gokarna decided to read Srimad Bhagavata Purana at his house. Dundukari, being a ghost, resided in a bamboo shoot with 7 notes, as ghosts don't have a physical body. Each day, Gokarna read Bhagavatam sincerely, and Dundukari would listen with utmost faith because his life and his future depended on it. And at the end of 7th day, all the nodes burst open and Lord Vishnu's messengers came by and escorted Dundukari to Vaikunda in Pushpaka Vimana, which is a celestial aircraft. Friends, this was possible even by a ghost, but only because Dundukari did Shravanam sincerely. After that, Gokarna did one more session of Bhagavata Saptaha for 7 days. Guess who came? Lord Vishnu himself came and escorted all the bhaktas who listened sincerely and faithfully. This is the value of Shravanam. All we have to do is sit down, surrender ourselves to the Lord, have faith, and lend our ears. Just like how you're listening now. This is the story of Dundukari, a ghost who did Shravana Bhakti and liberated himself and was blessed to attain Vaikunda. Would you like to know about other forms of devotion? You will have to wait, but not for long. Radhe Krishna.